Part 2 of my tour of Termite Canyon. The weird thing is, these chests haven't disappeared, and everything that isn't in them hasn't disappeared. See, there's armour in there, feather, lapis, some food. That's actually the chest and the bed belonging to my son, so when he comes into this world he has his own stuff. That was, yeah, we had to do that because he had a habit of nicking all mine and then logging off, and I don't know whether it still happens like this, but certainly in the past when you logged off, you had to do it in a certain order, otherwise you lost all your stuff. So if I'd given him diamond armour and then I'd logged off to leave him there, that's it, my diamond armour was gone. So he has to put it back in the chest before he logs off, before I log off. Don't know if it's still like that. I assume it probably won't be, but I don't know. And that was my chest. I just put wool in there and dye and things like that. Yeah, I've still got these chests here, which only ever had soil and things in. Well, food, lots of food and bones. Lots of soil. More soil. Wood. Stone. And coal, feathers and string. I'm glad I've still got those. And gunpowder. But all my diamond and my armour's gone. Oh well, it'll be find some more. So I'm coming out the back door and heading to where I first spawned, into the forest. I built roads all the way down there, all the way down there. If we go this way, this used to be a very dangerous area. Creepers always spawned around here. They just don't do it now, I don't know why. Probably a lot of the lights driven them off. This was the cliff face, and up there is the bridge with the two lighthouses on. The bridge is a bit of a mess because I had grand plans to do a glass walkway and just never got finished really, so it's kind of in a very strange half-done state. This is a very large mine. It's not really a mine though, it's not something I did as a mine. I was actually doing it. I was hollowing out a mountain, which sounds very grand, with the idea of building a dwarf village in it, like a forgotten dwarf mine. So I started pretty much at the top of the mountain, or all the way back up there. I wonder if you can see. I don't think you can. Maybe. Yeah. So it's an intricate network of steps, but it goes all the way to the top of the mountain, which is a hell of a long way up there. This is obviously the earth level, and then once you get past here, you're just into pure stone, and I cleared out a heck of a lot here. I don't want to fall off because it'll damage my armour. And I can still go obviously a heck of a lot further. Torches everywhere because I used to come down and the damn place would be full of mobs. But I never got around to it. I think after my glass tunnel that's under the water, this was going to be my next big project, but I think, well, I don't know, I just bit off more than I could chew really. I wasn't sure where to start and how it was going to look. I hadn't got no concept of how I should build it. But what I really wanted was some kind of, I don't know, if you can imagine, it's hard to explain. So this is why I didn't build it in the end. What I wanted was houses built into the rock. Not quite like caveman caves, if that makes any sense. More like the Native American houses that are built into cliff faces in some parts of America. Kind of like that, but I have no idea how to start. So I just left it. I've left this space. One day maybe I'll come back to it. When finally I can crack out to do it. I built this little tunnel here, just so I could get through the mountain to the other side, because over here was the beginnings of my main. Make sure there's no mobs. Quite often, if they're up there, they drop on you. I've had spiders, skeletons, even creepers drop on me around here. This was my main sand mine for building glass. As you can see, I've taken a lot out. I've also taken it out from around the coast all over here. Oh, I'll be glad when the AI and the animals are different. I'm sick of seeing them bobbing in the water. If we just head up over here, this is also nice. So up there's the two lighthouses, and if you go over and down, you're back in towards my house. This is the old ruined road that leads up to the Moon Temple. Now this was the first thing I built in this world after building my house. I thought, what the heck can I build here? So I built the Temple of the Moon Goddess, and it was inspired really by a lot of things that Salazar built in Caruval Forest, which is a place in Second Life, and Sal was inspired by his time spent in Myst Online. So I suppose this is kind of very Misty Online, although I've never played Myst Online or any of the Myst games, but that's what inspired me. So it's kind of inspired by that, and hopefully it looks a bit like that, the kind of place you would find in Myst Online. The idea was these pillars would have supported a domed roof, which is long ago gone. Some of the pillars have collapsed and trees have grown through them, and that would have been the old altar. But as you can see from the flowers and the torches, someone still tends this place centuries after whoever worshipped here is long gone, and this is where they lived. Now actually I built this mud hut just as a place of protection while I was building this, because of course creepers and skeletons, sorry, little boy called them skellybobs, skeletons spawned around here, and it got a bit dangerous at night, so I built somewhere, put a fence around so they couldn't get to me. But in now the mythology of Termite Canyon, this is where the last caretaker of the Moon Goddess Temple lives, and these are his things. What's in here? Yeah, just a bit of coal, some tools, that's about it really. Some food. Yeah, just to be self-sufficient in the morning. So I think I'll leave this second part of Termite Canyon as the sun drops down over the Moon Goddess Temple. In fact, let's wait a little bit and see what the moon looks like when it comes over. You see, that's another one of my houses I built at the edge of the world. I do like building the houses at the edge of the world. Partly at the time it saved me building a back wall, let's be honest. Partly I love the idea of being able to see into space when you walk right up to the edge, so you can't see any of the blocks that build up the house or the ground. All you can see is the space beyond, and that's very attractive. It's kind of like staring into a star field. So there's some of the upright struts for the Moon Goddess Temple, and they've dropped down this hill. There we go. I've done something similar in the Caruval Shard that Sal's built in Minecraft Pocket Edition that we all play on. I've put a standing circle that's right on the edge of a cliff, and one of them's dropped down into the sea below. The sun's going down now. This was my first use of half blocks, and I think at the time the half block implementation was bugged, so they wouldn't sit inside. If you tried to build them into the ground, that's what they looked like, which I didn't want. I wanted them like the blocks around there, which are full blocks. So I don't know, I'll probably need to dig these ones up and put, because you don't want this jumpy movement like that, it's just annoying. Dig those up and put full blocks in. And this is supposed to be a ruined road, so there would have been at one time a really nice road all the way down there, but over the years blocks have been lost. The land has claimed the area back. There we go. Night time. This can be quite a dangerous area at night even now. Certainly remember a lot of there you go, that's what I wanted. The moon rises right over the Moon Goddess Temple. Almost as if I'd planned it, huh? The rise here, the small hill, was there. I didn't build that. We had this large kind of dip for the sea, came up into this flat plain, and then suddenly there was just this perfect hill here, which reminded me very much of like a barrow, where they used to bury the long ships and the kings in Celtic Britain. And I've always been attracted to that. So my original thing was going to be building a barrow, but actually barrows are quite dull because they don't put anything on. They just cover it up with earth. And that's what led me. It was when I noticed the moon coming up. I thought, right, we'll have a moon goddess temple here. I think it works quite nicely, huh? I shall get up to the bed up there, and so it's morning time. That's another annoying thing, these steps. I know that it was the same in survival craft, that even one block you used to jump over, but Carlos, who does survival craft, he has changed a couple of versions ago. There's a creeper. See if they do come out even here. He has changed the way that the people step, the avatar steps over blocks now, so it's a lot smoother. Still in Minecraft, it's like pogo stick everywhere. Anyway, I shall see you in part 3 of this video, the tour of Termite Canyon. Thanks for watching.